Continue the celebration of 10 years of sewing with It's Sew Easy and Series 2000. Even after 10 years, there's always something new to learn. This season features a wardrobe of athletic or everyday wear with Angela Wolf. To kick off athletic wear, Angela demonstrates a yoga top with mesh color block inserts. Then, Emily Thompson has the perfect pattern for a workout skirt for kids or adults, featuring shorts underneath. They're practical and perfect for every activity. Time for some exercise with It's Sew Easy.
It's so easy, oh so easy.
2001 Stylish Athletic Wear.
Hi, Angela Wolf here, fashion designer and online instructor. And in this season of It's So Easy, I'm going to be talking all about athleisure wear, leggings, jogging pants, cute tops, something comfortable to wear at home or out. So in this episode, we're going to start with the basics. A simple t-shirt that I do a little bit of pattern hacking to add mesh or lace. And on the back, there's a lot of fun going on there. So I want to show you how I designed the pattern, and I'll give you some tips for sewing knits. So for the front pattern piece, that was pretty simple. I just added 2 little slots. I'll just use a Sharpie here. And I'm just going to give myself a guide there. And let's just make this one at an angle. You can do any design you want there. And if you compare this to that, that's about the same. So the next thing I do is give myself some markings to add. That reminds me to add a seam allowance once I cut this apart. I'm just going to cut into that. And I can also use those markings as notches. So I will cut this piece out of mesh or lace or something fun like that, and these 2 out of fabric. So let's talk about the back piece. The back piece, if I flip this around just to give you another visual, I have a panel here and a panel here of lace. So up here's the shoulder, which would go from about here. I covered the neckline and then on into the arm's eye. So this looks a little bit like this, and I'm just gonna draw these for you so you can do it at home with whatever pattern you have. Okay, so that's one panel. That will be out of regular fabric. And then I'm gonna make a line all the way down for lace. So it could be on a curve, it could be straight, whatever you really want. And I'm sure you've seen me do this pattern hacking before. It's the same thing, except this time we're adding mesh and lace. Once I get to the bottom, I'm just going to keep that a little straighter. And then I need to give myself a grain line for that piece. Although I really don't, because it's going to be cut on the fold. So again, give myself some markings to know that when I cut this out, I'm going to need to add seam allowances. And now I have one pattern piece, another, and another, and this one is going to be out of lace, cut on the fold. Very easy to do. Now, lace or mesh, it's your choice. I just want to talk just a smidge about that. Mesh will come, and it's usually, well, not always, but it usually has just a little bit of stretch, which is great, a great complement to sew with the knit. So both of these are mesh. This one has a little bit looser weave. Just want to show you the hand of that. So you're going to sew this. You can use a serger, or you'll want to use elastic thread in a regular sewing machine, whatever your choice is. And you can even embroider on it. Pretty fun. So I've already cut out the back, and I just want to give you some tips for sewing this. So here's my side back piece. On this pattern piece, I didn't include the shoulder. I just added some mesh. So I have mesh going to 2 side seams, almost like a princess seam. So I'll just lay this flat so you can see it, and then we'll walk it over to the machine. There's the pattern pieces. We're going to go with right sides together. We're going to stitch this princess seams. And I'm using a 4-thread overlock because it's a little sturdier. You know, it's a top, so you technically could use a 3-thread, but I'm using 4-thread. It's just sturdier, especially when it comes to garments. Oh, let's see. Slippery little guys.